So this Before Sunset from the Tom Porter is the second movie of this Before trilogy. So I've seen the Before Sunrise. This is Before Sunset.
See the world through our own tiny keyhole, right? I always think of Thomas
Own
Wolfe,
perspective.
the moments of our lives, and that
Just after
anybody
10
who's standing
years.
right has never been around a bunch of guns or violence. Not really. Been full of drama. I could write a book that to really meet somebody. I mean, one of the most exciting things that's ever happened. Make that valuable. To capture that. Answer your question.
But that rarely happens in this
to be more
world.
specific. A woman on a train you met and spent an evening with.
That's not important,
So that's a yes.
Anson, this is the last stop of my book tour. Yes.
Ambiguous note. We don't know.
The hero in the book about
They
that.
get back to they promise each other.
It's a good test, right? If you're a romantic or a cynic. I hope they do, but you're not sure. That's why you're asking the question.
In real life.
Did I
Nah.
Look, in the words of my grandma, take the piss out of the whole thing.
Oh no.
Your next book.
The middle-aged guy meeting
I'm
woman.
thinking about this.
The same woman.
Well, he's totally depressed. I mean, his great dream was to be a lover, a job, and a beautiful wife, right? But everything that he needs. Because what he wants is to fight for meaning. Daughter hops up on the table, and he knows that she should get down. Hops on in a summer dress. All of a sudden, he's 16, dropping him off at home, and they just lost their virginity.
What?
Is playing
Yes.
on the car radio.
What is the story?
Facial expression, just like his daughter. Remembering this dance. He's there in both moments simultaneously. Just folding in on itself, and it's obvious to him.
She's actually there.
That it's all happening all the time. Yeah, happening simultaneously. Anyway, that's kind of the idea.
We'll be going to the airport soon, so we hope to see you here again with your next book.
He's still in France doing what?
Before I have to go to the airport.
Get a job or something.
At 7:30.
In the same situation from before.
How are you? Do you want to maybe get a cup of coffee?
Do you need to say you have a plane ticket?
But I mean, I have a little time.
Okay.
Yeah? Be back at 7:15.
Did you sign all these?
Yeah, I sure did.
Well, get your bags in the car so you are not late going to the airport.
Which one's Philippe?
Philippe, passe-lui ta carte pour qu'il ait...
I mean, I can't believe you're here.
Why log some more?
No, they're sick of me.
Good to see you.
It's good to see you.
How about that promise? 6
you
months
wanna go to a
later.
cafe?
I thought I was going to totally lose it in there. When I first saw you,
Sit down for hours and read. I love it.
in my head last night.
It
So I
happened
see
to
a
be
picture on the calendar
there.
about an article on your book. Vaguely familiar.
Vaguely, yeah. I have a chance to read it?
Yes, I had to read it twice actually. No, I liked it.
Yeah?
It's very romantic. I usually really
No,
well written.
all right.
No, I really.
you.
Congratulations. Show up in Vienna that December?
Did you?
He did.
No, I couldn't.
Why, if you didn't?
Oh my
Yeah,
God. you
surely
didn't.
no. Huh?
One of us had showed up there alone,
I
then that
know.
would have sucked.
I know. Mama died a few days before, and she was buried that day. Somebody heard the news about her, and of course I had to go to the funeral. You weren't there anyway. I would have been there if I could have. I mean, you better have a good reason.
But she's not there
What?
also.
No, you were there, weren't you? Oh no! That thing, but
I
I don't
guess
mean
my
it.
passing
Like,
stick
you
is
hate me.
right.
You missed that. Yes, you have.
No.
Oh, but you can't hate me now.
Flew all the way over there, you blew the thing off, and my life's been a big nosedive.
That. Oh, I can't believe it. I really wanted to be there more than anything in the world. I swear.
I honestly thought that something like that might have happened. I was just mad we hadn't exchanged any phone numbers or
your
nothing
last
to go
name,
on.
nothing.
I know. I mean, but remember, we were both
That's a
afraid
bit
that
mixed
things
up.
right.
How long were you in Vienna then?
Just a couple of days.
Did you meet another girl?
Her name was Gretchen. At the station, I put up, signs with my number and the hotel looking for a gig. No, it was awful. $1,000 who had warned me about French chicks.
6 months later, the French bitch didn't show up.
No, but
you
I
know,
did.
like-
Fictional version where you actually do show up.
Oh, what happened?
The fiction story for this.
French slut,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
great.
exactly. They don't get along at all.
I like that. It's a bestseller in the U.S.
Yeah, it's a
You-
tiny bestseller.
I haven't read Moby Dick, and I liked your book, so I realized the night of it.
Oh.
A little bit neurotic.
Sure, a little bit.
Hey.
No, come on, I'm
Oh,
kidding.
disturbing at the same time.
Yeah, how's it disturbing?
Disturbing.
I don't
huh?
know. Just
What did he
being
write?
part of someone else.
3 or 4 years, on and off.
One night.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. It's surreal, I feel
No,
like
I know, I
everything
know.
out of my mouth should
I know.
be...
How long? I worked for Green Cross. Environment issues from clean water to disarmament of chemical weapons. Here I was in India for quite a while working on a water treatment plant.
It just sounds like
Really
you're
got
actually
a job
doing
there.
something,
That's
I
nice.
mean,
Science, and I was hoping to work for the government, and I did for this endless conversation with friends about how the world was falling to pieces. Really lucky to be doing a job I like, you know?
yeah.
Okay, the world is a mess right now.
No, I'm not-
You know, from a Western point of view,
I
things
wasn't-
like to developing
Are
nations.
they arguing about?
Cheap labor, free of any environmental laws. People die every year for preventable water. Getting angry. I'm not getting angry, but come on. I want to know.
I don't even have one publisher in the whole Asian market. Stop.
Oh!
No, look, all I'm saying is there's more awareness. Better because people like you are educated and speaking out. It might be what's expected all over the world. Hey,
I agree with what...
sure you have in mind there, Frenchie?
Frenchie, bruh.
Also, is the world might be evolving. Example, am I getting worse? Am I improving? Sure, my problems are deeper, but I'm more equipped to handle them. You know, I'm just
Yeah, no problem.
damn happy
Bruh.
to be here.
That's a lie.
A cup of coffee?
Un café et un citron pressé, s'il vous plaît.
I still haven't learned French, bruh.
Yeah.
All these years.
In the U.S.
Yes, from 96 to 90.
Tell me that, Celine.
What?
No, it's just living in New York since '98. You know, we were there.
Always on my fire escape, so I called 911. Came eventually.
Yeah, like 3 hours later.
Yeah, after I had been killed about 3 times. And right away, he asked me if I had a gun. And I said, no. Better thing about getting one. This is America. And I said to him,
America,
no, I have no idea how to show. You're gonna have something like this in your face between you. Alone. And they left.
He's the
And
most
the next
American
morning,
cop
I
ever.
called police station and tried to complain about that cop's behavior, but
What happened with that?
quite weird with my shitty student
Yeah,
visa.
until you get deported.
Yeah. It's about the U.S.
You're like, what?
I was like, how you doing? Great. How you doing? Great. Have a great day.
All the people, she said, they're a Frenchman. I think so.
Horny? Not as horny.
All right, now.
Have you ever spent some time in Eastern
Not
Europe?
horny, man. I've never heard of that.
I'd never thought of before.
Communist ideas?
Listen, I'm
sorry,
not.
I can't-
No,
I
yeah, I'll send you to a gulag. Later. No. In the last 2 weeks, away from most of my, there was nothing to buy, no advertisements anywhere. Like it was at rest, free from the consuming frenzy, and a strange urge to be somewhere else, to shop.
Years ago that we were walking around Vienna.
You have to actually go there to experience that.
Do I look any different? I do.
Yep.
I have to see you naked.
What?
I know, I'm sorry.
So?
And getting older.
Skinnier, I think. A little thinner.
I was a fatty. No, you thought I was a fatty. Fat French girl.
No, listen.
I have this line.
I know. Bar? What,
No.
like a gunshot wound?
No. Funny.
Getting older,
Horrible. Woke up and I was 23. So relieved. I was 32.
actually pushing for
Yeah,
thing.
time goes fast. So it's pretty much downhill from then on. Oh.
I can appreciate things more. Yes, with us getting a record deal. As we did play, even rehearsing, you know, it was just so much fun.
I guess they can smoke in the public on there, I guess.
In my field, I see goal, but not the process. True work of improving things is in the little achievements of the day. People that are the most giving, hardworking, and capable of making really don't have the ego and ambition to be a leader. And superficial rewards, they
that's
don't
true.
care if their name ever. They're in the moment.
Designed to
You
be.
need to have ego to be successful.
With everything, you know.
And
I mean,
ambition
it's
and
like
all.
always never wanted anything. We'd never be unhappy.
I don't know. A symptom of depression? Yeah, that is, right?
What are all those Buddhist guys?
Kinda
say,
makes
right? You know,
sense.
liberate your.
Something more than just basic survival. Intimacy with another person or a new pair of shoes is kind of beautiful.
The reason I don't really consider myself
Not interested in religion.
easy to be around. Seriously, very attuned to everything. They were just gonna live and die in peace with God, you know, or whatever. That most of the people that you meet are trying to get somewhere better, have more people admire, you know, all greedy to be more spiritual. You know, I want to be a better person.
Of those monasteries, a monk offered to suck his cock. True story.
Oh, what?
It comes down to that.
What is this story? Bruh?
Really admire what you're doing.
You mean sucking cock?
No. And your passion into action.
Yeah,
With
yeah,
me a
let's
little
do
bit.
that.
Do you mind?
No, that's great.
No, I got it. I got a little per diem going on. Let me see. All right, let's go
I
shop.
want to inflict that on you.
No?
No shopping.
Just go. Let's go. Sometimes I don't even need to buy anything. I just get high on trying on and looking.
My sex problems?
I'm kidding.
Come on, tell me the truth. I mean, we
she
didn't have any
knows.
problems.
We didn't even have sex anywhere.
But that's a joke, right?
That was the whole thing.
No, of course we did.
No, we didn't. You didn't have a one-night thing. I'm extremely paranoid about my health. There's no way I would have.
Doesn't
I
remember.
I don't remember what brand of condom we used, okay?
That's
I mean,
disgusting. You know what? When I get home, I'll
Is
check my
he
drawer for the
drugging
night before,
her?
but I know
There's a memory loss problem or something.
in the cemetery.
no. Very late at night. Is it that forgettable? I mean, you really don't remember. In the park.
You might
Maybe
be
it's too
right.
No,
quick
you're
then.
messing with me now.
No.
Are you messing?
I mean, you're right. Okay. Sometimes I put things in drawers, things away than to live with it. I'm sorry.
What's that? That night was like a sad
I
memory.
better have forgotten.
I remember that.
Mother's funeral was the day we were
Tough day for
That
me.
doesn't make sense at all.
looking at her dead body in the coffin. Oh, I'm so sweet.
But it's rememberable the main
Nothing in that
command.
coffin. Confused if I was crying because I was never going to see her again and never going to see. Well, I was that summer and fall, and since then it's been kind of it's a wonderful thing if you don't have to deal with the past.
Sticker. No, you know what? If you wrote a book about our night, that'd be a good. I guess the memory's never finished, as long as you're alive.
It's not going to be like
Yeah, I
that. There's
know.
another movie coming.
I have
So
this memory. She would always warn me about dirty old men giving me candies and then showing me their people. This image in my head that this really happened. I'm having sex. I see myself walking down that street. I swear that I was dealing with life the same way I was feeling things is exactly the same.
We have these innate set points. This changes our disposition.
Really, you believe
People gotten used to their new situation. We're more or less the same.
the same?
Well, basically an optimistic, jovial person. They're now an optimistic, jovial asshole. Okay, they're a petty, miserable asshole with a new Cadillac.
I'm depressed no matter what great things happen in my life.
yeah,
I'll get to the end of my life feeling I haven't done all I want. I want to learn Chinese. I want to write more songs. And I end up doing not much.
Even like ghosts or spirits.
No.
nah, come on now.
God?
No.
I'm one of those people that don't believe in any kind of magic.
Astrology.
That
right,
makes
I
sense,
mean,
right?
What
You were
the
so good
extra?
at that.
No, this astrology bullshit.
No, I don't believe in any kind of magic or mystery. You're basically as good as dead.
I've always felt it was
So
some
me,
kind of
basically, the
word.
No,
about
what
what
I mean
yeah?
is, if we were both going to die, would we talk about your book, the environment, or
Stop talking about my book. I have to
Okay.
admit, I would probably drop the environment. Hotel room, you know, in between sessions of us wildly fucking until we die.
there on a bench?
Oh, you want to do it? Okay.
Come here, come here.
Not gonna die tonight.
All
Okay.
right, too bad.
Extreme example.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, you want to do it
Yeah,
right
I know.
now?
I mean, back to sex.
But why not?
No, no,
Yeah.
this example to do to please her more, and it totally freaked him out.
Why?
Totally bad lover.
Maybe
and-
she shouldn't have waited so long, you know, like after
Well,
a
yeah,
year.
but easily offended.
Oh, what, more than women?
You know.
Oh, okay. It's other way
Then,
around.
To please?
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. A little questionnaire about what they like and dislike.
Oh,
so they
like-
even
like-
spanking once in a while doesn't hurt, right?
Right,
Alright.
or like what?
Word would you like to hear?
Right.
You know,
What, me?
what the word pussy.
I love.
It's amazing what.
So he's
perverts we've become
gonna-
in the past 9 years.
She's going to call him pussy.
Anything but a total hoe at this point. You know?
Yeah, thank you.
No, I'm
Once about my cat.
sing one. Just,
No, I can't. I don't have a guitar.
Hey, come on
No,
now.
no, no,
I'll
no.
pick one.
Not now. No.
Then beatbox it then.
Going back to the bookstore. I'm gonna miss your flight. Come on, let's go.
All right.
You can flying back to New York?
Yeah, yeah. He's so much fun.
Oh, wow. I'm sure.
Do you have kids?
Yes.
Oh, they met him.
Shit!
What?
I left them in the car with the windows up.
No.
Yeah, I'm in a good relationship though. He does walk up, but I often worry. He goes in this trance when he starts to photograph something. It's a bum that was lying down on the
bum?
sidewalk. A bum.
A bum.
A homeless.
All right.
Really close to his face, fixing his color to make it look better. No.
No, come on, it'll be fun.
You don't have time.
No,
We
looks
gotta
like they're
go.
about to have a guy's number and I can call him and then they
Okay.
can pick us up at whatever the
Okay,
next
you know what?
stop is.
Deux tickets,
Yeah,
s'il vous
peer
plaît.
pressure, anything.
I'm on one of those boats, right? Henry IV occupying Paris, and they had to retreat back. They had to leave one guy in charge of hitting the switch. He couldn't do it. You know, he just sat there, knocked out by how beautiful the place was. Sacré-Cœur, Eiffel Tower. Story, though.
Yeah, making up story.
We're all at the same, right there.
Well, right in the same spot.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, she got
I've
the
never done
base
this.
catacomb.
I forget about how beautiful.
Forget the details of the time that we spent together.
I always feel like a freak because I'm never able to move on like this. They move on like they would have changed brand of cereals. They never replace anyone. What is lost is lost. I will miss of the person the most mundane thing. Nuts falling from the trees, road, the way a leaf casts a shadow.
Is she crazy? Ants?
Because everyone is made of such beautiful, specific details. Beard has a bit of red in it, and how the sun was making it glow.
You want to know why I wrote that stupid book? You might come to a reading in Paris, and I could walk up to you and ask where the...
I mean, that happened, I
You think I'd
guess.
be here today?
I wrote it in a way to try to find... What do you think the chances were of us ever meeting?
To that December, I'd say almost zero. Characters in that old lady's dream. She's on a deathbed, fantasizing about...
Why weren't you there in Vienna? Lives might have been so much different. I
Yeah, he
actually...
could have never written the book
Maybe
then.
not. Maybe we would have hated each other.
Why didn't we exchange phone numbers and stuff? Why didn't we do that?
Because we
देखो तो
were
ये
young
now
and stupid. Later in life, you realize it only happens a few times.
Yeah, and you can screw it up.
Well, the past is the past. It was meant to be that way.
What? You really believe
That's what will happen every time. 2 part hydrogen, 1 part oxygen, you'll get water every
passed away a week earlier, days even. You know, things might have been different leading up to my wedding. Okay, I was thinking about you. I think I see you, not far from the church, right? And I thought I was going crazy, you know, but now I think it probably was you.
What is it like to be married? You haven't talked.
When I was in college, we were sort of back together, and she was pregnant. Great teacher, good mom. She's smart.
You got married because men you admired were married?
Had this idea of my best
yeah,
self.
he had to marry.
You know, it didn't much matter the who of it all. I mean, that nobody's going to be everything to you. And committing yourself, you know, meeting your responsibilities. That running a small nursery with somebody I used to date 10 times in the last 4 years.
Oh, that's depressing.
What?
Have sex.
Okay, all right, you're right. I'm doing better than most monks. All right? If you were to touch me, you know, I would dissolve into a molecule.
They're going to paint.
For the passion, that consuming desire to be the same than in
Yeah,
the beginning.
right.
It's impossible. We would end up doing nothing at all with our lives. She was totally obsessed with sex, riding you like a wild cat. That wouldn't make any sense.
No.
Couples are so confused.
Yeah, I mean, real women have time for all that. I mean, come on.
Years that
It's
they had to
all
be the
about the
provider.
balance.
Like, I'm a strong, independent woman. I need a man to feed me, but I still need a man to love me, and that you better give me your...
No, why don't we just give you a ride home, wherever you're going? It's earlier.
It's
This
not
way we
really
can keep talking. No, monsieur.
It's not really on the way.
Allons-y.
D'accord. Ça vous mettra pas en retard,
Non,
hein?
non, c'est pas de problème.
I was suffering so much all the time. I still have lots of dreams, but they're not in regard to...
Need to love and be loved.
Yeah, but when I do, it quickly makes
Yes,
disaster.
introvert then.
I mean, I'm really happy only when I had all your delusional ideas and you just take what comes into your life. I was fine until I read your fucking book. It reminded me how genuinely romantic I was, how I had so much hope in things. It relates to love. I don't feel things for people anymore.
Depressing.
In a
book.
way, it took things away from me and I expressed them to you and you took them with you. Single of my exes. Then they're married. Men go out with me, thank me for teaching them what love is, and
I think I'm one of
Actually,
those.
you know, I want
Savage.
to kill them. Why didn't they ask me to marry them? I would have said no, but it's my fault because
What?
I never felt it was the right man. The idea that we can only be complete with another person is evil, right? Then I recovered.
Actually,
now,
going
you know-
renting.
Trying to avoid pain at the
Okay,
expense of
you know what?
engagement.
Those are words. I've got to get away.
Don't get
It's
out.
okay.
Hey,
No,
hey.
don't touch me. You know, I want to get on a cab. Monsieur,
Monsieur,
arrête-toi.
no,
Non, il y
keep
a un
going,
métro
keep-
même. Je
keep-
vais prendre le métro.
Hey, no, listen, I'm
Actually,
just so
losing
happy.
it.
Thank you. So glad you didn't forget about me. Okay?
No, I come here to Paris, all romantic and trying to get you or anything. I mean, all I need is a married man. It's not even about you anymore. It's about that time, that moment in time that is forever gone. I pretend things like that. I don't know.
He's just lying. What?
Yeah, what was I supposed to say that we had sex twice, you idiot?
See you, even if
My
you've become
man,
an
twice.
angry, manic depressive activist.
Because I'm so numb. I don't feel pain or excitement. I'm not even bitter. I'm
24/7. Bad. No, I mean the only
Sure,
happiness I
Peter.
get is when I'm out with my son. See a future for us, but then I look at my little boy, or any torture to be with him for all the minutes of his life. You know, I don't want to miss out on.
They have a bad fight. They end up laughing like crazy.
I don't want to be one of those people falling down into tears, admitting that they never really
I'll do it
loved
now
their
then.
spouse and they feel their life living in the pretense of a marriage, responsibility. You know, I'll keep going by on a train and go by and I wake up with the sweats, you know. Oh, where
Actually
you're
traumatized.
pregnant in bed beside me, ankle, and your skin is so soft that I wake up inside looking at me and I feel like I'm a million miles from her and I know that there's something on the whole idea of romantic love that I might have put it.
People think they're the only one going through tough times. Wife, a kid, published author.
It's just a
Personal
mess,
life
huh?
is more of a mess than...
Where you live?
Yeah.
So you're just relieved that I'm in even more deep shit than you are?
Capable of having a good relationship or a family that I wish everyone to be.
A few antidepressants, you know, you'll do great.
Oh, no.
Oh, stop.
Oh. So, I want to try something.
What am I doing?
Still here.
I'm gonna walk her to her door.
Il va me raccompagner?
She knows where she lives.
This is incredible. We've been here.
For you.
And actual
You
balance.
tell me to just say that to hopefully get in my pants.
Get in your pants.
Oh.
I use that all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Does it work? He looks at everything like it was the first time. Every corner, everything with his little cute nose. Oh, I love my kitty.
Shay? Got me.
We're having a little party. It's so much fun. Descends en 5 minutes, hein?
Salut. Pourquoi il mange pas avec nous?
Il aime pas ton short.
Play me one of your songs.
Very
Okay, but
advancing.
quickly, hein?
What about her husband?
Merci.
Messy? You think my apartment is messy?
No.
Yeah, you've really mastered the language.
All right.
It is
What song are you
sarcasm.
gonna play that crap out of me now? One song, anything will be great.
No, but listen, you're gonna. One's about my cat. One's about boyfriend. Well, it's just a.
Him.
A waltz?
Just so you know, you meant for me that day. Another night seemed quite right. One song. No. You're gonna have your tea and then.
And what?
All right, let me ask you one question for every guy that comes up here.
Oh yes, of course.
Little cross-eyed Celine?
Yes. That's funny. You want some honey?
Yeah, sure.
And she poisons him and she's a secret serial killer.
Thanks.
She was so great. That's one of my favorites.
And Trevor is actually crying right now. I guess this is ending. I kind of want to see the last movie. Maybe I should finish this trilogy. It was actually a pretty well done movie, I guess.